Hi, good evening, everybody. Welcome to the Friday Night Fever. We're live at Alamo Stadium in San Antonio, side of the big 5A Division I state semis as Veterans Memorial took on Cedar Park. It all began in August, and here we are in January, still playing football.
Still playing football. It's a little cold, but hey, we'll take it in January to have a football game.
We have Cody Semper joining us now, and Cody, we're going to get his thoughts after the highlights. So, Mike, if you'll roll the highlights, let's show everybody back in Corpus Christi. Both teams, of course, coming in with a perfect 13-0 record, and here come the T-Wolves from Cedar Park. Vets on their opening drive drove it down the field, and then Amo Mensah will run it in 7-0, Jeff, just like that.
Yeah,
That's out of the gate.
Tonight. Nana was great on the jet sweep. You'll see later before the half. He was fantastic catching the ball there. The receivers had a great first.
Boy, a great crowd from Corpus Christi supporting Veterans Memorial tonight. Still first quarter, Vets from their own end zone. They're going to commit a rare holding in their own end zone. That was a safety. Very unusual.
I didn't like the call there.
That made it 7-2, and then Cedar Park quarterback Ryder Hernandez finds Josh Cameron, gets away from some would-be tacklers, takes it 42 yards for the touchdown.
It's a Cedar Park quarterback there, Ryder Hernandez, great play, and then they go for Tier Allen, 10-2.
They go on, yeah, you're right, they go for two as Asbeck scores 10-7 Cedar Park. But then back comes Vets, Carter Centerfit, perfect pass to Jalen Beasley. Vets regains the lead at 14-10. And then T-Wolves quarterback Hernandez, this was a crazy play. Watch him avoid the rush here. He'll let loose. It's a 59-yard TD pass to Jack Histera, and Cedar Park regains the lead at 17-14.
You know, the way Veterans Memorial was able to respond throughout the first half was really impressive. And here's that jet sweep there, Alan. You get a little lost there. There goes Nana in there into the end zone. That was a huge response there before the end of the first half to take a lead into the break.
Yeah, they scored with 25 seconds to play, and that made it, of course, 21-17. And we all had a pretty good feeling coming out of the locker room to start the second half. But Cedar Park, it's like a sleeping giant was awoken. They would score 5 touchdowns in 12 and a half minutes to start the second half, and this is how they got it going. It just all of a sudden things just began to click for Cedar Park, and the final score tonight 61-28. And I got to ask you, Coach, you came out, your game plan looked like it was absolutely perfect to start with.
Well, you know, we've said it all week. Cedar Park is the most complete football team in the state of Texas. They're well-rounded, they're well-coached, and they're extremely talented. And there's really not very much about their offense or defense or special teams that we could exploit. It was just a matter of us coming out and executing and being the best team that we could be. And I thought that we played pretty well the first half. I think we left some points on the field and probably should have opened it up a little bit more before halftime. But we made some really big mistakes coming out in the second half. We turned the ball over a couple of times. We had a couple of bad special teams plays. And when you make those type of mistakes versus a ball club like Cedar Park, they're going to capitalize on it, and they're going to make you pay. And there's a reason why they're headed to the state championship game, and we wish them luck. I'm really excited for our kids and the type of season that they had, but we're sure are going to miss our seniors.
All right, Cody, thank you very much. We enjoyed covering your team this year, and you
Thank
get a little bit
Appreciate
further
that.
each and every year. So fully expect to perhaps be in the state championship game at the
Absolutely.
pace that they're going right now.
And, you know, fifth year as a program, they get this far. They get to the fifth round, and head coach Cody Semper said it. I mean, it's a team in Cedar Park that came out and they executed in the second half, and they looked good. And, you know, you and I talked to each other. They were up 21-17 at the half, but you knew there were some points left off the board there. You know, some missed opportunities on some fumbles, on fumble recoveries. They just couldn't find it in the second half. And, you know, great season for Veterans Memorial. And just like that, Alan, we're done with football here in the Coastal Bend.
Well, Jeff, I appreciate it. You've done a great job this year. Enjoyed working with you. Again, 61-28 your final tonight from Alamo Stadium in San Antonio.